Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. The Maga hats targeting Deontay Wilder. Secret society is all over Deontay Wilder. Y'all check this out, man. Y'all think the Maga hats forgot about Deontay Wilder? Coming out here talking about till this day. Y'all think the Maga hats forgot about that? Make America great again. How great can America be if the great American heavyweight champion is out here saying America ain't that great? The Maga hats are on him, y'all. They got him in the line of sight. Did y'all catch what he said on that interview he did? Where he said, over there in Saudi, they treat you so good. Treat everybody the same respect, irregardless of status. Right? We all share the same dignity. Along those lines. You don't get that over here. Talk about in America. Let me tell y'all something. The MAGA hats ain't playing with that. You over in another country, talking up the other country, and bad talking your own country. The MAGA hats ain't trying to hear that, people. Secret societies on them. Oh, Mr. Wilder and everybody else, they better stop and pay attention and know when to talk and when not to talk. Listen a whole lot, talk very little once you reach the position that these guys have reached in their profession. I learned that after about being in the military, probably around that 18th year, my 18th year. I got as far as you can go, as far as promotions. You couldn't go no higher, right? I just happened to make it all the way to the top. And I had somebody pull me aside. He was part of the secret society. Pull me aside. And he said, listen, Hood, at this level, you need to let some things slide. Because you're in a big glass house, huge glass house. He's like, it just takes one stone to have your shit come crumbling down. He was like, learn to listen a whole lot and talk very little. And when he said that, it took me back to when I was a younger guy, early in my career. And I was at this, I was in this leadership school, and they were basically kind of talking about your trajectory in the military. And what they were telling me is as you progress through the ranks, and your scope of responsibility and scope of leadership, I remember they were talking about when you, early in your career, you're in a glass house, but it's real small. And there's a bunch of rocks coming at it, right? Because you're making so many mistakes and you're learning. And there's a lot of rocks coming, but your house is so small that, it's hard to hit it. But they're saying as you progress through the ranks and your level of responsibility, the glass house gets bigger. But there are less stones coming at it because you should be learning what to do, what not to do, seeing what's happening with other people, the good and bad, and making adjustments and making refinements, constant refinements. So as you progress through the ranks, your house gets bigger, but with your experience, there's less stones coming at your house, less vulnerabilities. But it only takes one. And you get to the point where I reach, that goddamn house, it's huge. Person could fart and shatter that shit. And when I watch Deontay Wilder and look at the point to where he reached, he hasn't had anyone talk to him like that and say, look, pick and choose your battles and be very careful with what you're saying. Because I'm going to tell y'all this right now. I mean this 100%. Most people They don't care about Deontay Wilder and the shit he's talking about. They don't care. When he come out here taking a stance and till this day and the stuff he's talking about, people here in the States, most people don't give a damn. They don't care. They're the same ones sit there, man, and be like, yeah, Wilder to this day, and then sit back, come back and shred that man apart. But I'm going to tell you what, the people who pay attention and who don't forget are the Maga hats. The secret society. They ain't playing around with Wilder. So hopefully he figures things out going forward. Because you can't be out there saying crazy stuff about the United States and then coming back over here thinking everything's going to be kosher. Then you're already up against, got your back against the wall, man, and you're out here about to take on a bunch of people who really, in my opinion now, a bunch of people who favor other heavyweights, and I just don't think Wilder is part of that. Let's call it like an A team and B team. He's not on that A team. I don't think so. But what I will say is the heavyweight division is popping. It's interesting. Deontay Wilder has an opportunity, what it looks like, to come back and redeem himself, to get himself back in the heavyweight talks. Whether he fights Zhang or not, I don't know. I know that it's being talked. If he's going to fight somebody else and Zhang fights somebody else and they still fight on the same card, I don't know. But I just think that just in this climate, man, people need to really, all these guys need to really think about what they're doing and what they're saying, man. You can't come out here and piss these people off. You got to know what you're doing. Know what you're saying, man. You can't be out there showing your ass in other places. And for those of you who are like, man, what's he talking about? Let me tell you something. Y'all know what propaganda is? Do y'all really understand what all's going on? See, this conversation can get too deep for some of y'all. Y'all really understand what the hell's going on? With this sports washing and all that? I ain't gonna stop peeling them layers back on y'all, man. Let me sit back, man, and think about how I want to delve into this, because I've already done videos on this. Y'all better understand what the hell's going on. This shit is bigger than huge paydays. What's going on right now, what we see going on in boxing, is much bigger than just fighters making gazillions of dollars over there in Saudi. And you get these fighters over there, and they're making these derogatory comments about the countries that they're from. Tell you something, man, that is a no-no. Y'all think I'm joking? I ain't joking. I just really think sometimes you just gotta listen a whole lot, talk very little, because you're not the ambassador that you think you are. You can get yourself put in a very precarious position. Anyway, I'm in the breeze.